Hi guys, I'm Jude. I'm here with Mary Ann Davids from the Jazz Yard Academy, another committee member. Hi Mary Ann.
Hi Jude.
How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good, and you?
Well, look, thanks for welcoming me into your home. Look, I just want to ask you a couple of questions about the Jazz Yard Academy. So, when was the Jazz Yard Academy created?
Okay, so the Jazz Yard Academy was created in 2014 in Ledwood Street. It was a decision taken by Chris Peterson and Gino Oliver. They basically, because of their love for music, jazz music, they decided to start this initiative. They started out with only 4 students, and the academy has grown from strength to strength since then. Sorry.
So they are obviously the founding members of the Jazz Yard Academy. Was there any other members?
Okay, so Chris and Gino started the initiative, and then they were joined by Judith Kennedy and Mark France, and they each took a different role. Judith was part of the running committee, and so was Mark.
So are they still involved in the Jazz Yard Academy?
They've all actually resigned subsequently due to their own personal endeavors. Mark France has asked to come back to the academy, and he's actually joined us about 2 weeks ago for his first time back after being absent for a year.
Okay, speak to me about the new committee then.
Okay, so the Jazz Yard Academy is currently run by a decision-making committee, and that consists of Richard Ahrens, which is the chairperson of the committee. Then there is myself, previously secretary to the academy, and have now taken on a new role as the treasurer of the academy. Gideon Davids is part of the running committee. Then there is Nanette Ahrens, which is part of the teachers committee as well as the broader committee spectrum. And then there's Astrid Pasquale, which is also the music teacher for bass, and he also is in charge of all the musical productions to the academy. There is Tina Mayer, which has now taken over as the secretary to the academy. There is Julian Mayer, which is part of the running committee. And then there is Robert Peterson, which is also part of the running committee, and he obviously also forms part of the events coordination team.
And obviously myself, the assets and, what is my title? Assets and technical manager at the Jazz Yard Academy. So Mary Ann, speak to me about the goals that the Jazz Yard Academy has and what the Jazz Yard Academy sees to do in the future.
Okay, the Jazz Yard Academy is an NPO that is situated in Bonteheuwel, and the initiative of the academy was basically to get the children off the streets, and not just children in this community, but in the surrounding communities as well. It is also just to cultivate a love for music, because our kids today are stuck in a computer, a phone. We wanted to give them a different outlet, and for many children there is not that opportunity. So that is something that we are trying to maintain at the academy. I think just as a whole, the idea of getting the kids involved in the academy is basically just like I said, to culminate or to cultivate a love for music, and also to make sure that the kids are safe so that they have a different kind of outlet. So we take our children off the streets into an environment where they can learn a skill, can learn an instrument, can learn how to read music. And it's not just about music, it is about discipline, it's about camaraderie, it's about respect for their fellow man. So yes, that is definitely what we're striving for. As for the future goals of the academy, we wanting to make the academy grow not only just in a sense of children that comes to the academy, but also children who comes there and stays there. Children who learn how to give back to their communities, children who learn how to give back to other children. It is very difficult because we are reliant on sponsorships only, and so the day-to-day running of the academy can become quite expensive. We are very lucky in a sense that we do get quite a bit of sponsorship in terms of equipment, and that was how obviously the academy was sustained before. But now it's a bit more difficult because there's other initiatives that does exactly the same thing that we do. And obviously we cannot just rely on us to get funding from different organizations. So yes, it is quite challenging to sustain an initiative like this, but we are hopeful and we are staying positive, and we are working really hard to make sure that this initiative does not die out tomorrow.
Okay, nice. So speak to the people out there. What can they do to help the Jazz Yard Academy?
Okay, so if you have a love for children and a love for jazz music, and not just jazz music, but music in a whole, if you are passionate about your fellow beings, you are more than welcome to visit our website page. We also have a Facebook page that you can visit. The link to the website is on the page. You're more than welcome to scroll through the page as much as you like, scrutinize what it is that we do. And then also we have our banking details attached to that page. So if you would like to donate, it doesn't have to be a lot. We are not asking for millions. We are just asking for a little bit of help. If you could kindly go and visit that page and possibly just make a small donation, it would be greatly appreciated, and it goes a very, very long way.
So explain to the guys what they will be donating to. In this couple of years that the Jazz Yard Academy has been running, where are some of the platforms that the kids have played?
Okay, so currently we have a junior band that is performing. They have performed at the Matrisfontein Jazz Reunion that was hosted by Calvin Peters, and they've also been performing at Titi's Bai. They've been performing at the Jazzathon, and they've also been an opening act to the Jonathan Rubain concert that was held 2 years ago. And also we have had very many success stories. Some of our students have gone on to do beautiful things. They've performed in Sweden for the Queen, for the World Children's Prize Awards, and we've also had students going back year after year, and this is just attesting to the success of the Academy and their learners.